So hey everyone, Mayank here and welcome you all to this amazing channel M Codes. In this video, we are going to see some amazing questions related to Fibonacci numbers, or you can say Fibonacci series. Well, this series is a part of mathematics, but as you know that programming is directly related to mathematics, so we are going to see that how we're going to solve this with the help of Python code. Okay, well the question says that you have to find the nth number in the Fibonacci series, or you can say Fibonacci series. Well, I'm familiar with the word Fibonacci, so I'm going to use Fibonacci instead of Fibonacci in this video. Okay, so over here I have one series, as you can see, consisting several elements, and I can say it's infinite. Okay, so as you can see in this series, there is nothing like a common difference because as you can see, over here the difference is 1, over here the difference is 0, over here the difference is again 1, then again 1, then again over here it's 2, then it's 3. So over here the difference is not actually the same. Okay, so it's not actually the multiple of something division, it's not divisible by something. Okay, so it's not a perfect series, but if you guess carefully, if you watch this series carefully, you can see that it's like 0 and 1 as our first elements, and then the next element is the addition of previous two elements, or you can say the predecessors of it, of the number. Okay, so if you want to find the second number, as it is 0th position, first position and second position, so find the second number. So this will be the addition of this past two numbers, previous two numbers. Okay, that is 0 and 1, and then you can add these two numbers to get this, as you can see over here, and to get 3 you will be adding 2 and 1, and for 5 you will be adding 3 and 2, and for 13 you will be adding 8 and 5. Okay, so this is how you're gonna add the numbers to form this series. But how to do this thing with the help of Python code? Okay, so we have to create a function over here to find the nth Fibonacci number. Okay, so to achieve this thing, we have to first understand what is a function. Function is something, or you can say a block of code which can be used for multiple times. Okay, you don't have to write everything again and again, you just have to call that function, and that's how you're going to use that. Okay, so you're going to declare function like this in Python, and you can just give any name, but I suggest to give Fibo, and you can just give any argument as x over here. You can change this x is a variable, it can be I also, but I want to take it as x. Okay, so now in this function I want to declare something. Okay, declare some variables. Okay, so as you know, Python is an info programming language, so you don't have to define the data type before the variables. Okay, so it is smart enough to guess what kind of a data type it is. Okay, so as you can say, for a is 0, so Python will automatically interpret that this is a is equals to 0, that means a is an integer type of variable. Okay, similarly b is equals to 1, again an integer type, and c is equals to none. Okay, means there is no initial value for c. Okay, so some people will say to put 0 here, but we know that there is something called as none, so we should use this none instead of 0. Okay, so now let us make some cases. The first case is that, what if user says to figure out the -1 number or -2 number? Well, -2th number is not possible. You can only find first number, second number, third number, fourth number, fifth number, or 0th number, but minus is not possible. So for this case, if x is less than 0, that is a negative number, we are going to print that it's an invalid statement. Invalid statement, or invalid number. Okay, so now it's done. It's all about the negative part. Now what if the user says x equals to 0? If the value of x is equals to 0, that means if the value of x is 0, so it will print the first element, and in our case the first element is 0, but we know that the value of 0 is a, so we are going to press a over here. It's very simple. Then for if x equals to 1, that is going to be our first number, as you can see, 0th and first, so it's our first number, and for this case x is again equals to 1, as you can see over here, so it's gonna print, so much noise. Okay, so it's 1. Okay, so b, so for x equals to 1, we are going to print b. For x equals to 0, we are going to print a, and if the s is less than 0, we are going to print invalid number. But what if the x is greater than 1? In this case, we are going to use the method which is given by our Fibonacci, the owner of this series. Okay, or you can say the founder of this series, the inventor of this series. Okay, so here we have 1. So what is this 1? This 1 is the addition of these two numbers. So what are these numbers? These numbers are A and B. If you can see A equals to 0, B equals to 1, that means these numbers are A and B. So can I say that for the next condition, that is else part, where there is a number called as a x, that means this one. Okay, just not x, we are going to take it as c, okay, or I, or any other variable, but I will take it as c. Okay, so why c? This number is c because I want to find the c. Okay okay, you just have to find the next number, that's why c. Okay, no other logic. So what is c? C is basically the addition of previous two numbers, and in our case previous two numbers are a and b. A equals to 0, b equals to 1, that means c equals to a plus b. But wait a minute, what if I want to print this 2? For this 2, a will be again this 0, b will be again this 1, so we can't get this 2. And we can easily see that for 2 we need this one and this one to get this 2. Okay, we have to add this both numbers to get the 2. But as we know that over here a equals to 1 equals to 0 and b equals to 1, so we have to change these values as well. So what we have to do is that we have to change a as b because we want this one. So this one is equals to b. So we are going to replace the value of a by b, and similarly b is now this one, and this one is actually the value of c, as you can see over here. So this b will be replaced by c. Okay, simple. So this is how you're gonna code this part, and you can find the next number. So now the series is going to move till the nth number, as we are going to find the nth number. So we have to use a for loop over here, and I hope that you guys know the basic concepts of the for loop. And if you don't know that, then you must just go with that first. Okay, so for in range, and over here you have to decide a range, and this is the most difficult part of this video because I have solved this question for more than 15 times. Though I was aware how to solve this question, still I did this for more than 15 times and I got the error in the same line what I'm writing right now. Okay, so I just learned this line, and I know maybe I got another mistake, and it's totally fine. At least I can learn. Okay, so Fibonacci आपको सिखा ना पाऊँ या सिखा पाऊँ पता नहीं, मैं खुद सीख गया. Okay, so it's Fibonacci numbers, and we have made this thing over here, and this for loop over here, I is initially 0 and it's going till x minus 1. Why x minus 1? Because see, the range is x minus 1, that means it is only going till x minus 1, no, x minus 2. If the range is x, then it will be going from 0 to x minus 1. But if the range is x minus 1, then it will be going from 0 to x minus 2. That means two elements are already reduced. What are the two elements? The two elements are this 1 and 0. And we have already this in our list, in our series. So we are going to reduce that from here. Okay, so now we are going to print this C over here. Okay, simple, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, so we got this function, and it's really difficult for me to make this function because I tried this for more than 15 times, and though I was not getting the perfect outcome, I was always getting an error. And when I just stopped my video recording and all, then I was getting the output. And again, if I shoot, I did the same mistake. So I don't know this time it's gonna work or not, but I hope it works and I can upload this video on YouTube now. Okay, so it's Fibo, and let us just press a negative value over here, that is -1, and I guess it will be printing this part. Okay, as for x minus 1, we know that if x equals to if x is less than 0, in this case it is going to print invalid number. Okay, so for this case, as you can see, I hope it's negative number. But wait a minute, just wait a minute, just reduce this. See, again I got a mistake. Okay, so this program is only for mistake. Okay, there is no such perfect solution for this program. Every time you will do a mistake and you will learn something. Again I have to record, but I will not do this for this time. I guess this time I'm going to figure out the output. What is my mistake? Let me check it. Let me check this. It is printing the value of C also, though C is negative. But this is in else part, then why? Okay, I got my mistake. I got my mistakes. Finally, I got my mistake in the video only. Okay, really nice. I'm really happy with this. Okay, elif, and it's else. Okay, so you know what is elif? Elif is a kind of else if. Okay, so I hope you know about this if else statements. And now, if I run this code, you can see abracadabra, I got invalid number. Okay, hello invalid number. Okay, so this is the way you can call a function, and you can put any arguments inside this. Okay, so it's let us take 0 now. So for 0, it's going to print 0. Okay, that is the 0th element. 0th element is 0, as you can see over here. 0th element is 0. For first element, it's going to print 1 only. We just try to run this case, and you can see we got our 1. Okay, so we got our 1 over here. Okay, so now for 2, what will be the output according to you? For 2 it's like 0, 1 and 2, so it's again 1. Okay, so it's again 1. And now for 3, it will be 2. Okay, I'm really happy to see that my code works, because it's my 16th or 17th time. I don't know how many times I shooted this same video. Okay, so I got my output over here. You can see that it's 2, and the third element is 2 only. And let's just try for the, let's say, 13th element. Okay, so for 13 we have, for 8th element, so our 8th element will be, oh, 7th element. 7th element will be 13. Okay, so it's like it's 8th element, not 7th element, if you count it as 1, 2, 3 and 4. But I'm starting with 0, so it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So 13 is at 7th position. Okay, so this is how you're gonna use Fibonacci numbers, and you're gonna solve like this. And it was really difficult task for me to make this.